You've run as a slow growth candidate, but you've been criticized in this election for your stance on development. How do you explain the animosity towards you expressed by some residents?
Thanks, Matt. I'm Ted Winterer. I've been pleased to serve on the Santa Monica City Council since 2012, and this past year as Mayor Pro Tem, helping out Mayor Vasquez with agenda setting, running meetings, and serving the city as various positions as an emissary to the public. I hope people consider re-electing me when you go to the polls on November 8th for another 4 years. I believe I've served the residents of this city capably by listening to both sides of an issue and trying to make an informed decision without any ideological bias or being beholden to any special interests. So when I ran last in 2012, my platform was for responsible growth. And I imagine that the term responsible growth means different things to different people. For some people, responsible growth means no development whatsoever. So those people apparently feel betrayed by me. My position on responsible growth is that I did not vote for the Hines project because I thought it was irresponsible to allow them in the development agreement to be able to build the office component only, which generates a lot of traffic, and not be required to build the housing component. That was not responsible growth to me. I voted against the Village Trailer Park because I thought it was not responsible for the city to be involved in a project which evicted so many longtime residents from their homes at the trailer park. On the other hand, I voted for housing projects downtown because I think that's responsible for a number of reasons. One of which is that it's very clear as we're in the new economy, very much driven by the tech industry, that those businesses prefer to have housing and jobs close to each other so their employees can live, work, and play in one area. Downtown generates 65% of the revenues that pay for our police and fire and libraries and street paving, etc. So we need to keep that downtown economy vibrant, and that's why we need to have more housing downtown. I also believe that we need to have housing downtown to address climate change. Back in 2009, the Pentagon looked at the greatest threats to national security of the United States for the upcoming 50 years, and they identified climate change as the greatest threat to the future of this country. They then went and examined possible prescriptions for addressing climate change, and of the three they came up with, one of them was compact, walkable neighborhoods. So by adding more housing downtown, where we have 25,000 jobs and only 4,500 apartments, we will create this sort of compact, walkable neighborhood which will reduce our carbon emissions and help us as a city to address the very real specter of climate change.